right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something,
Right.
he will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him, many laughed, but his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying he has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe he will have a new champion. It seemed an eventuality that Ben Askren would one day find his way to the UFC. Did that with a big win over Robbie Lawler in his UFC debut, and now the focus on continuing to climb that crowded welterweight.
Ben Askren is a unique talent because he does not look like the type of guy that you would find in an octagon. But every time he steps foot in there, he has no doubt he's going to get his hand raised, which is what he has done his entire life. Look at Ben, and you know what's coming. He's going to wrestle you. He's going to take you down. He's going to make you grapple more than you're comfortable with. But can Ben Askren employ that wrestling game plan all the way to a UFC championship? We will see.
All right, ready to go here at the Rock, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Both athletes have graced the octagon. Let us now see who will have the upper hand in this critical matchup tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC WelterWeight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Demian Maia. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ben
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. So here's the perennial welterweight contender, former UFC middleweight title challenger, Demian Maia. Hard to believe that he's 40 years old now because he is only getting better with age, like a fine wine. As good a submission guy as we have ever seen inside the octagon. Lands a big right hand early. All right, round 1 action here, and it's an inch. Oh, how good was that judo toss? Now inside the closed guard. Maia's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Massive shot from the top.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, Continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Maia. Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight. Try to finish his technique. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Oh, good defense. Yes.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Round two is now upon us.
You ready to
Ben
fight?
Askren.
Ready.
And that man,
Good.
Damian Maia. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Maia. Flipped with a right hand counter. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Attacking armbar. He's up. What submission defense on display.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Side control. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Closed guard. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Maia. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Seconds winding down in round 2. Working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, another strike lands from the top. 2 rounds in the books.
Aê, muito bom. Senta e respira. Okay? Very good, man. You almost have all those submissions. You're doing really good, okay? But you got to be a little bit more patient.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round for you.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Punch over the top.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Just ate a left hand from Maya.
I give one, I take. Oh, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Maya. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight. Get them out here.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Great work here from the bottom fighter. All right, side control now. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Maya's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike lands. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. But at least staying busy on the bottom. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Relaxa, respira. Olha, você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. They're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get that off that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire.
Oh, man!
looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Damian Maia.
All right, so another big win for the UFC welterweight champion, Damian Maia. Fighting that guy in any building, any venue in the world, it just makes for an absolutely suffocating night at the office. And Maia was at his suffocating best here tonight as he retains his UFC welterweight championship.